All right. Today is January 9th. I can't make that turn. No, I can make that turn. Dang, everyone's speeding through this place, man. We're in a parking lot. Why are we going 35 plus? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. All right, buddy. Take the stop sign. What is wrong with everyone? Everyone's speeding? People just writing stop signs? All right. Today's January 9th. I still weigh 190. Last 2 days ago, 197. I actually weigh more. All right. I don't know how to do it. I know there's something people do sometimes where like you gotta reset. You gotta reset your metabolism. I gotta search that up because I'm actually, that's a lie. So I'm at this point right now where I'm eating 1,500 to 1,700 calories most of the time. Sometimes I'll eat like 2,100. All right. Is that 400 calorie difference? Let's say I eat 2,100 like 3 times a week, right? That's basically, because some days I have an extra protein bar or like an extra protein shake, and that adds the extra 400 calories, right? So let's just say I add those, and that's like 3 times a week, right? I do cardio every day, and say like 15-30 minutes, pretty intense. I'll do a mile sprint. I started doing circuit work. I'll do a mile sprint, and then I'll do, it's like the ski machine, but it's like where you're skiing basically. And then I do the bike, and I switch between those two, the bike and the ski machine, every 2 minutes. A minute for the ski machine, and then 2 minutes for the bike, and then I'll rotate between the two for 15 minutes, right? So I do that for around 30 minutes most of the time. Sometimes it'll be like 20, because I run the mile like in 8 minutes, 9 minutes sometimes. So it kind of cuts it short. But, why did I say but? There's no need for that conjunction. But, alright, stop. Let's say, am I still in a calorie surplus? Because I only do that 3 times a week where it's 2,100. Most of the time I'm eating 1,500 to 1,700. But I'm still weighing 195. Right? I don't sneak in like anything really besides maybe an extra tortilla, which is only like 50 plus calories, because each serving is 2 tortillas with 100 calories. So if I only eat one, that's 50 calories, right? Should add up. So that's really the only thing I really switch sometimes. Actually, I add cheese sometimes, but I only do 1 serving, and it's only 120 calories. So actually, that's probably around 2,200. Is that 500 calorie difference for those 3 days? So that's 1,500 calories added those 3 days for an entire week. Is that enough to keep me at 195 for like the past 3 months? Because I literally eat the same thing every single day, and it doesn't really make sense. I mean, the holidays passed, right? So I don't know really if it's still like the holiday weight, because I was just last week, right? And I weigh 197. But I'm starting to feel like tight in some of my muscles, but I'm still able to put up the weight, right? So like I could still do 225 for like 10 to 12. I could still do 275 for 3 to 4 for bench press. For incline, I could still do it. My incline actually went down because I stopped doing it so much. I only do 135, 185. I only do 185 for 8 for like 8 to 10. No, 7 to 10. Because sometimes I can't hit 8. Sometimes I'll just throw it. 7 to 10 most of the time. And I don't go for 225 anymore because I can only do that for one. So I don't, like I said, I've been feeling tight the past couple of weeks, and it's like I'm too nervous to do incline. And also I feel like it's a ego thing, because it's like I want to do it, but I know I can only do one, so I don't want to risk injuring myself, right? My windows are really foggy. So I'm at that point right now where I'm like, okay, I can still put up the weight. I'm still at the same weight, but my muscles are feeling more fatigued. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's because I started doing more cardio. That's what I'm thinking. But if I'm doing more cardio and my muscles are feeling more fatigued, is it because I'm doing more intense cardio and I'm not just like, zone 2 cardio, which is basically just like jogging or something? Shout out Greg Doucette. So basically that zone 2, should I be doing zone 2 cardio most of the time if I go work out all the time, instead of doing the circuit work where I'm like pushing myself pretty hard during the cardio and my heart rate is probably around like 170, 180, which I know is bad. Not bad, but like, high. But I'm doing intense cardio. So it's like, do I need to find a middle ground? Because I don't want to give up. And I find cardio very boring. That's why I do the circuit work, because it makes it interesting for me to do the cardio. So is that technically ego lifting too? But ego cardioing? Ego cardioing. No word. But I'm at this like weird place right now where I'm trying to figure out. I'm also nervous because I'm at 195. And I'm nervous to go down more because I know I'm not going to be able to lift as much. But I'm still losing weight slowly and still able to my numbers to go up. So I'm at this weird stage right now where I'm like, my muscles, I feel like, are no longer getting the newbie gains because I've always been doing this for like a year straight at this point. So it's like I don't see as much progress as often anymore, which is understandable, which I understand is going to happen. You're not going to make muscles forever. But now, do I have to lose more weight? Because I feel good at 195, right? Like, I feel good. Like, I feel good. I just don't know how I'll feel going even more down. Like, do I just have to say, forget about it, sacrifice the weight? Or do I keep trying to lose weight, being able to do the same amount of power I can, but do it slower, Because I've already lost 50 pounds. So it's like, do I try losing 80 pounds? Going down to 170? I don't know. Let me know. Maybe let me know,